If you enjoy watching filmmaking content on YouTube, you probably heard of the word cinematic.
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 More cinematic.
Cinematic looking footage.
Cinematic sequences and B-roll.
The word cinematic used to mean it looked like a movie, cinema. But today, in the YouTube filmmaking community, one might think it has more to do with making coffee in slow motion. I don't know about you, but when I watch movies and admire the work of cinematographers like Roger Deakins, I usually don't see any slow motion montage edits. And if we want to create images that look like they belong in a movie, shouldn't we look to the work of the masters of cinema? Directors like Spielberg, Scorsese, Tarantino, Nolan, or cinematographers like Deakins or Lubezki. To create cinematic images like these people do, it's not about having the right camera settings. It comes down to so many things: lighting, framing, movement, production design, wardrobe, set design, and so much more. And in the end, they all come together to serve a story. To say that cinematic comes down to shooting wide open at 120 frames per second and then adding a letterbox in the edit simply isn't true. In fact, most films don't even shoot wide open with a super shallow depth of field, unless they're going for that specific dreamy or isolated look. What's the point of spending tons of money on great set design if you can't even see it? Cinematic today has become nothing more than a buzzword. And I get why people use it. It draws people in. I'm guilty of doing it in the past as well. But I think the meaning of the word has been misused and changed so much that I don't really like the word anymore. It's gone from being associated with great cinema to slow motion montages on YouTube. And there's nothing inherently wrong with those. It just isn't what I would call cinematic.